Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business and let's wake up the football gods here. As I actually have a studio audience here. My son and my daughter are here. She's been making fun of my intro and stuff. But it's all good because it's definitely family love. You know, it's Wednesday hump day. It's just about gone, and sadly tomorrow I gotta say goodbye to my baby. But we had a wonderful day downtown today. Got to spend some quality time doing some YouTubing and doing Instagram and everything else, and learning some new lingo, of course. What was the eating thing called again? Mukbang. Mukbang. I've been mukbanging you guys. That sounds kind of dirty. Mukbanging is when you eat in front of people. So, brethren in there is talking about me mukbanging every morning with my coffee there with you guys. So I'm learning some things here. I'm learning a few things. But anyway, I'm glad to report that Philly 500 is feeling a little bit better right now. He's actually got a little bit of color back. He had that 103 fever and everything else. And he actually, like a lot of people, I'm trying to understand this because I keep having all of you fans that keep coming and saying, Lord Brunson is talking about you over and over again. Philly 500 is talking about you. Cole P. It's like, why y'all talking about me? Don't y'all have your own teams to worry about? Do you really care what I have to think? Me? Little old me over here, a Dallas Cowboy fan? Why does it bother? Brethren, you down in Atlanta, why would you give a rat's ass what I thought about your choking Atlanta Falcons? Granted, they are choking. Granted, their coach is on the hot seat because he's just 3 years away from the Super Bowl, and last year didn't make playoffs and doesn't look like he's going to go anywhere near it this year. The only win he had, I would say, the quality win, but they had turnovers was against the freaking Eagles, and there ain't no quality right now in Philly land. And I know you guys are coming back at me on that. But let me go ahead and get this little clip of my boy Philly 500 here.
Oh, you can always count on Cowboy fans to get my blood boiling, to wake me out of my depression from the Lions' loss. Thank you, Dallas fans, you dingbats. Let me tell you something, okay? They're acting like the season's over. The division is theirs. Mark Holmes, I don't care if the Eagles win or lose Thursday. The season is far from over. You don't win championships in September, okay? And 1 week can change a lot of things. It can change a lot of things, and no matter what happens, we are coming for your Cowboys. You're in for a long fight. A long fight. Get ready!
King Dingbat is very, very fitting because, see, Philly. This isn't really about you. It's really not. It's actually about DeMarcus Lawrence in my game that we have coming up on Sunday. But I just want to address this because when people keep coming after me, I got to react. You understand? This is nothing personal. This is only business. Because you talk about us thinking we won the Super Bowl. Pot, meat, kettle. Because you sat here, well, you didn't sit here, but you were up here on the screen, and I asked you, what did you think your season was going to be? And you talked about 13-3, and I spit my drink out. Me being a homer, I didn't say my Cowboys were going to be 13-3. No. I said 11-5. I said, and I still stick by my 11-5. Do you, Philly, stick by your 13-3? Because you went through and told me about how good. In fact, not only you, all these other people told me how good you are, how much depth you have. And it's amazing that now everybody's coming to the defense of poor Carson Wentz. Poor Carson Wentz. He got nobody to throw to. Oh, you can't expect him to win when they're dropping passes. Oh, his offensive line's not blocking for him. His defense is... Shut up. Smack yourself, Philly. Smack yourself. Smack it again. A third time. Now smack the other way. It's funny because I keep hearing people saying, Dak Prescott needs those guys to succeed. I thought Carson Wentz was a great quarterback who doesn't need great players, that he could play with me on the team and win a Super Bowl because he was a Super Bowl MVP. So, Philly, ball's back in your court. And I will say this. You remind me of a historical figure right now. George Armstrong Custer, who actually I have a little tie-in with. Kinda. They always say there's 6 degrees of separation. I get this house that's in Waynesboro, Virginia. And in this house, it's a red brick house built in 1820. I got to get down there. I got to get the money to get down there and get working on the house. But this house has some amazing history because when it was built, it was actually a schoolhouse. It's actually the 3rd oldest schoolhouse that's made out of masonry in the country. In this house, one of the last battles of the Civil War actually came through at the Battle of Waynesboro. It lasted about 15, 20 minutes, where General Armstead came from the north and chased the Confederates out, with one of his generals being George Armstrong Custer. You know, Custer of Custer's Last Stand against the Indians, where Philly, I have this feeling right now that that's you, your Eagles. Your Eagles need this victory bad. I mean, they need it bad. Things look a lot different at 2-2 than 1-3. And I believe that your team's going to come out fighting like mad, like their season depends on it, because I believe it does, looking at those next games coming through. Yeah, your schedule gets softer towards the end. But, man, you got to run the gauntlet after this, so you need this game bad. You need this game bad, man. You're like, a crack ride. It just keeps calling me, man. It keeps calling me. I got to have, you got to have that victory. But anyway, I digress. Our Dallas Cowboys, like Philly said, things can change in a heartbeat. A week can make all the difference in the world. And I've told you guys before, you can be in the penthouse, you can be in the outhouse next week. And DeMarcus Lawrence last year, because I remember last year people laughed at me. They laughed at me all the time when I said that the Dallas Cowboys could beat New Orleans. You're an idiot. I said the Dallas Cowboys are going to win. I said I guarantee. And DeMarcus Lawrence stepped up, and that was the first time you actually really heard him say something. And he said, it's hard to play well when you get punched in the mouth. And that's what that Dallas Cowboys defense did. They punched him in the mouth. And D-Law is getting to the point where he's talking a little bit more. And he's coming along. He's putting a lot more pressures on him. It's a team of pressures now. And I think as his conditioning gets better with that shoulder, that he's going to be doing a whole lot, especially now that you had my man, Robert Quinn. I believe he had 7 pressures, or was it 9? He had a lot. Let's put it that way. DeMarcus Lawrence said, when he's talking about the Cowboys going to the Big Easy, and I quote, go to New Orleans and hear that whole crowd talk about some who dat or whatever. It's a great time to show them we that. As the great philosopher said, Jimmy Johnson, if you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk. So you better be backing that stuff up, D-Law. You better be down there showing them that we that. And if you can't, you got to man the F up come Sunday night after the game or Monday morning and say, hey, you guys are a better team. Because that's what a man does. He admits when he's wrong. So, Philly, good luck tomorrow night. I guess your team should be by now already in Green Bay, tucked safely into their beds, dreaming about a victory against the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. I'm sure, Billy, you'll have some kind of response. We'll probably check on your live stream tomorrow. Maybe even go a little live tomorrow, watch it, and see how it goes with your team. Pleasant dreams, Philly. I'm Mark Holmes, and I will see you guys soon.